Hi everyone. So I'm going to record how to use eSpark, and we're going to go over it slowly so you are doing it the correct way. So the first thing is I want to go ahead and get to eSpark. So if you're on, let's just say you're on your homeroom. So to get on homeroom, I'm using these tabs and I click on classes and I'm going to go to homeroom. And now, so I'm on homeroom. Well, I want to go ahead and get to eSpark. So I go to Super Resources, click on it. And this is something that we're doing in math. We'll do it in reading too, but we're going to do eSpark in math. So I'm going to click on the math, and there's eSpark. So I click on eSpark. This is the first thing you're going to see. Now, if I give you 20 minutes to work on eSpark, that doesn't mean you have to finish it in 20 minutes. You're just going to work for 20 minutes to wherever you get. Okay, so we don't want to skip anything. So I'm going to pick something. How do you feel?
Excited.
Excited. What would you like to learn? So we've got reading, we've got math, and then this one's popping out. It says math assignment. So that is what I want to pick. Math assignment. Okay, so look at, when I get to this, it's showing me something. It's just started moving around a little bit. So this is the first one I need to go to. So when I click on it, I can't even go to this one yet. I click on this one.
Hi, eSparkers. My friend Pandy has been collecting bamboo sticks all year long to feed her family. Now she has hundreds of sticks and needs help counting them all. Let's help her count. To make this easier, we can start by putting the bamboo sticks into groups of 10. Let's see how many sticks there are so far. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Wow, that's a lot of bamboo. Now we can use these 10 groups of 10 to make a group of 100. Pandy still has more bamboo. Let's put it into groups of 100 to make it easier to count. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Pandy has 600 bamboo sticks. We counted them all. See how using groups of 10s and hundreds made it easier to count large numbers? In this quest, you'll be learning all about making large numbers with ones, tens, and hundreds, just like the number 600. Good luck on your quest and have fun eSparking.
Okay, so then you give yourself the video a rating, and then you come back. It says check for understanding. Okay, what will you learn in this quest? How to count to 100, how to count by 5s and 10s, how to feed and care for a panda bear. Well, I know it's not that one. So I'm going to pick this one. Let's see if you can pick more than one. Oh, okay. How to make large numbers with ones, tens, and hundreds. So let's just say I go to this and click here. Great job. Okay, well, if you got it wrong, we'll find out what happens then. So now I click the next button and I go to the next screen. And it's another video. So I will have to watch that whole video to get to the next level. So we'll take this slow, so we're going to go ahead and watch it.
Picking pairs, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all that fit inside the ones place value line. So I picked another pair and made a group of 10 that fit into a bag perfectly even. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I had to keep picking pairs of hunger I had to feed. So I picked another 10, and that led to one group of 100. The pair bumped me on the head, and I said, 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. make 1,000. The pattern never ends. I rode my bike 1 whole mile, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and in a little while, another mile. Made one group of 10. A little voice inside my head said,
Keep going, I know you can.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I never knew I had so many miles inside me. The end of my trip was coming up ahead. I rode 10 more miles and reached 100.
Then that little voice inside my head said,
10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. After the bell rang at 8 o'clock, I started playing with my base 10 blocks. I stacked up 9, and then one more made 10, and then 10 tens equaled 100. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Another 100 wouldn't fit in the 100 space. I had to write one group in the thousands place. Then I played the air bass. 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. 10 groups of 1,000 equal 10,000. 10 thousands make 100,000. And 10 of those make 1,000,000. And the pattern has no end.
Visit Numberrock.com for exclusive content, lesson materials, and more. Thanks for watching.
Now they're giving me a check for understanding. So I want to go ahead and see what I learned from the video. So the eSpark is just checking your understanding. So what do 10 ones make? I'm going to get this one wrong to see what happens. Oh, so no, I got it wrong. So, and it says, remember, 10 ones make 10. So it only just gave me one. So now I go to my next one, road trip.
Hey there, welcome to your first web activity in eSpark. Quests are full of games and other fun stuff you'll play in your browser where you can learn all kinds of different things. Since these games are so much fun, we'll help remind you when to come back to eSpark. When you see this, click on the eSpark tab up here and give the activity a thumbs up or thumbs down. Simple as that. Now, before we start this activity, look for this message. Click Allow so you can see our reminders and you're all set. Good luck on your quest and have fun eSparking.
Okay, so right up here at the top, it's asking me, do I want to keep going? So I'm going to hit Allow. Then it says tap the green arrow to start. I don't see a green arrow, but I do see a rocket, so I'm going to click the rocket. That's the green arrow, okay?
Choose your ride. Choose your destination. It is 695 miles from New Orleans to Cape Canaveral. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 600s and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 tens. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 ones equals 695 miles. Come on, let's go. It is 144 miles to our first stop. How many cubes equal 144?
So I have to click and drag in. So there's 100. And now I need 4 tens. So here are the tens.
100.
And then I need 4 ones.
100. 144. 100 plus 40 plus 4 equals 144. Here we are, Mobile, Alabama. Our next stop is 243 miles away. How many cubes equal 243?
200. 40.
243. 200 plus 40 plus 3 equals 243. Look, the Florida Historic Capitol Museum. Cape Canaveral is 308 miles away. How many cubes equal 308?
2, 3, 300.
300.
How many tens are there? Well, I look at the tens column and I see a 0. So I'm not going to put any in. Now I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
308. 300 plus 0 plus 8 equals 308. You've driven 695 miles. How many
Yay.
cubes equal 695? 2, 4, 600. 600. 695. 600 plus 90 plus 5 equals 695. 3, 2, 1, blast off! Cape Canaveral.
So I could play again, but I am going to decide to move on. So this is over. I'm done playing the game. So I'm going to close out of this because it put me into a different program. So I'm going to close out of it. And now I get back to eSpark. So did I like this? Sure. And now they're going to ask me some questions. How many hundreds are in the number 120? 1. And they're moving around, so that means I'm done. I could go back to that if I want to, so if you really like something, you could go back to it. But I would say to continue to move to the next activity.
Welcome to Kids Academy.
You can count by tens up to 100 using your fingers. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You'll see we used all our fingers. It took 10 times. There are 10 tens inside 100. Let's check out the base 10 blocks to make sure it's true. We can see that one long has 10 cubes in it. So if we have 2 longs, that's 20 cubes. Well, what if we had 10 tens or 10 longs? Well, that would give us 100, just like we counted by 100. But what if we had 20 longs? How much is that worth? Is there an easier way to say 20 longs? Is there a trade we can make? If each long is worth 10, we can count each long as 10. If we put 10 of the longs together, we can trade it for 100. If we take the other 10 longs, we can trade it for another 100. Now instead of counting the 20 longs, we can just count the 200s. 100, 200. That was a lot easier. What about 30 longs? How much is that worth? Is there an easier way to say 30 longs? Is there a trade we can make? If each long is worth 10, we can count each long as 10, just like before. If we put 10 of the longs together, we can trade it for 100. If we take another 10 longs, we can trade it for another 100. We can take the last 10 longs and trade it for another 100 too. Now, instead of counting the 30 longs, we can just count the 300s. 100, 200, 300. 30 longs is the same as 300. That was a lot easier. I'll leave you with the challenge. Can you tell the value of 40 longs? Is there a trade you can make to say this in an easier way? I'll give you some time to think, but if you need more time, you can pause the video and answer when you're ready. Okay, here's the answer. If each long is worth 10, we can count each long as 10. If we put 10 of the longs together, we can trade it for 100. We can take the other 10 longs and trade it for another 100. We can take another 10 longs and trade it for another 100. We can take the last 10 longs and trade them for another 100. And now instead of counting the 40 longs, we can just count the 400s. 100, 200, 300, 400. That was a lot easier. Remember, 10 tens is worth 100. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. See you next time.
Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on new videos. Find links to our apps in the comments below.
So after you watch a video, they're going to check if you understand. And it looks like I'm done. I can see by the way it is moving. So here we go. Grouping. Make 100 by circling. Circle 100 bricks. So it has actually moved me to another program, and I could tell because up at the top it shows this program up here. It's different. I still have eSpark here, but now I get to practice with a different program. So it is telling me that I don't know what to do, so I'm going to click on this demo. Nope, I don't want that.
Sorry, that's not correct. Press the reset button and try circling the bricks again.
Okay. So what I need to do is click and drag. So sometimes I need to go ahead and try something to see if it'll work. Okay, so the first one, and if you can't see something or if it's not working.
Sorry, that's not correct. Press the reset button and try circling the bricks again.
Okay, so reset.
100 is 10 tens. Make 100 by circling the right number of bricks. When you have the answer, tap the check mark.
See, if you have something like right now, this bottom screen is blocking what I want to see. So, you can just try to click and figure it out that way, or you can just go back to eSpark. But I'm going to try this anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to have 100, so I know they're tens. So I'm going to click like that and see if that works. And then I hit the green button.
Way to go. Great. You made 100. Now type the value of the tens and also the total. When you have the answer, tap the check mark.
So I see that there are 2 tens. So I'm going to put
2, 20,
which equals, click,
1,
100,
12,
20.
100. That's correct. 100 is 10 tens. Make 100 by circling the right number of bricks.
Okay,
When
so
you have the answer, tap the check mark.
so you can continue playing, or if you're done with the game, you can click on this, and then you go back to eSpark. And they're giving you another challenge, which shows 140. You may select more than one. Okay, so 14. So I see this shows 114. This shows 400, so that can't be it. This shows 100 plus 40, so that's one of them. That's one answer. This one's 100 plus 4, there's 4 tens, so 40, there's another, so I can click that. And I did it, yay! Okay. Now it's giving me a game.
Place value claw machine.
And again, if I want to go back
Use
to
the
eSpark, I
buttons
go
to
over
make the
here.
number shown. Try to earn all 5 prizes. Push the button to add a rod of 10. Add as many as you need to make the number above. Watch as I make 110. I'll click here to add a 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. I'll click here to check my answer. 11 tens is 110. Now I'll click here to make hundreds. 10 tens make 100. 100 and 110 makes 110. Make the number above using tens.
1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 1, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so you can play that game at least once to try it out, and then you click to get off. And some games you might not like, so you might only play it maybe just one time. How can you make the number 130? You may select more than one. So 110 and 13 ones? No. And here you could use a piece of paper if you need to. 103 tens? Yes. 10 hundreds and 3 tens? No. 13 tens? Oh, just from looking at that claw game, I know that 13 tens would be right, and I did it.
Hey kids, the number one here again. Today we're going to talk about the ones place, the tens place, and the hundreds place. I have some straws that I put, well, they were over here. Now where could they be? Have you seen any straws? Uh-oh. Wow, look how many straws there are. How am I going to count them all? This is going to take a long time. How can I make counting go faster? Well, it looks like these are in bundles. A bundle is a group of objects or items put together. Let's count how many is in each bundle. In this bundle, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It looks like all of these bundles have 10 straws in each. Having these in bundles of tens will make it much easier to count than just by counting by ones. We have some here that are not in bundles, and we need to put them into bundles. Let's go ahead and put them into bundles. I will start counting, and you tell me when I need to stop to put them into bundles of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh? What did you say? Oh,
Stop.
I see you told me that I have enough for a bundle. Great job. Thank you for your help.
Sure.
Now if we look over here, I have 12 straws. Do I have enough to make a bundle of 10?
Yes.
Let's count out a bundle of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. We still have 2 more though, right over here. Is this enough to make a bundle of 10?
No.
No, it is not enough to make a bundle of 10. There are only 2 here, and to make a bundle of 10, we would need 10 straws. Counting all of the straws is much easier now that they are in bundles of 10. Whenever we put any amount of items into groups, it becomes easier to work with. Let me show you what I mean. If I wanted to count all of these straws, it would take a long time to do it one by one. But if I use my knowledge of grouping, I can count them much faster. Let's practice. We know that these 3 groups are in bundles of 10. That means we can count by tens. We have 10, 20, 30. We have 30 straws, which is in the tens place. Now let's count the remaining straws in the ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does 30 plus 6 equal? If you said 36, you are correct.
36.
Let's try another. Let's count 85 straws. To do this, we first need to get the tens column. Which number is in the tens column? Right, it is 80. How many bundles of 10 do we need to get 80? If you said 8, then you are correct. We need 8 groups of 10 to get 80. Now on to the ones column. We need 5 ones or 5 single straws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have 85 straws, and we did that very quickly. Good job! We have 8 groups of 10 and 5 ones to make 85. Why don't we try one last one? This one involves using the hundreds place. The number of straws we want to have is 104 straws. Let's start at the left and work our way to the right. In the hundreds column, we have the 1, which means we need 100 straws for this column. We do not have bundles of 100 straws, so we will have to use the bundles of 10 straws to make up 100. How many bundles of 10 do we need to make 100?
10.
If you said 10, you are correct. Now let's count them together. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We now have 100 straws. Now let's look at the tens column. There is a 0 there, so we do not need to add any more groups of 10. So let's move on to the ones column. What number do we have here? How many straws in the ones place do you think we need? If you said 4, you are correct. We need to add 1, 2, 3, 4 straws. So how many straws do we have in total?
100.
We have 104 straws.
Yay,
Great job.
104.
You guys can learn to group anything together to help you count. So try this at home. Have fun, and we'll see you next time.
What place value does 3 represent? So here is the 3. Well, I know that this is the ones place, this is the tens place, this is the hundreds place. So it is in the tens place. Okay. Yes, I'm to my final, I think my final challenge. Match the 10 blocks to the correct number. So I might have to scroll up a little bit to see it. Okay, so 5 hundredths. 5 hundredths. There's 5 hundredths. 300. There's 300. 10 tens. There's 10 tens. But I'm gonna see what happens if I get it wrong. Oh, so it shows me, okay, so I get it. So I get to try again. So it must be that. There you go. So if you get it wrong, you get to try again. And if I thought I was done. I'm not done because I have to keep going. And here we have how to build a robot. I'm going to stop there and let you guys give that a try. But that has been 30 minutes, so it's going to take you time to do it. So if I give you 20 minutes, you are not going to be able to finish it.